Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 12th day. Hooray! We did it. We made it through 12 days of junk journal Christmas tutorials. It was put on by Linda Israel, and she is the creator of the Facebook group Friendly Junk Journal People, and she decided that it would be really fun for anyone who would like to enter to just help people think of different little ideas that they can give to their junk journal friends. So today was the 12th day. It's the 12th day, and it's an embellishment book, and it just is really fun, creative thing to give to your friends. And so today I'm going to bring my interpretation, and this is an exciting day because this will be my first thing that I sell from YouTube to Etsy. As I said before, I have an Etsy shop, but it's new and I really haven't had any sales yet. So this is my first YouTube to Etsy, and you know, it's fine if I don't get any sales still, because I know that I am just beginning with the online marketplace, and that is totally fine with me. In the meantime, let's get started on our tutorial. Yay! Okay, so here are some of the embellishments. So today is an embellishment book, which I think is such an awesome idea. Oh my goodness, if I got an embellishment book for one of my junk journal friends and it just had all these little things that I could put in my journals, I would probably go crazy. I would be so excited. So I think that this would be a great idea. It would definitely take some time and energy, but still a great idea. So now let's make the actual booklet. You guys have to understand, I'm one of those people who I pull all the supplies out that I think I'm going to use. I look at it and I just kind of let it give me a feeling of how I want to go about making it, and then I go. I may have a general idea, but I don't usually have everything precisely to plan. So with that being said, I'm going to make an embellishment book using these beautiful little folders, file folders that I found at Hobby Lobby or something. One is pink, one is blue. They have an A, so I'll be doing something to cover up the A, but I love that it's gold and pink, and then gold and like, this is more like maybe a teal, maybe it's not a blue, but still very soft and pretty colors. But then the white, I think that still gives it that winter feel. So I'm going to come back and show you how we're going to make it into a book, and it'll just have the outside page and then an inside page signature, like one signature, and then big pockets and different ways to hold your embellishments. So give me 1 second, I'll be back for that. Hi everybody. Okay, so now let's talk about the construction of the actual book. I don't know if you want to call it a book. It's, you know, it really just, it holds the stuff, the embellishments, and it's in book form, but you know, it's not exactly a book. And I had thought about making it more like a box, like one of those fake books is fake books. It turned it into a box, but I decided against it because I felt like Linda had asked for a book, so I wanted to go ahead and make it into a book actually. So I'm thinking, I know that this is a folder, and I know people love the fact that things like that are folders, and you know, like to have the little edge piece, but I don't think I want that on there, so I think I'm going to cut that off. So I hope you don't feel like it's a travesty that I'm cutting it off, but I am going to cut that off of our file folders. All right. Okay. So now that we've cut, and they're pretty much the same, so one of them might have to be cut a little bit more once I start folding. So I want the square of the book, like the cover of the book, to be, I think I want it to be like a 5x5, because let's see how big it is now, and then we'll make some decisions based off that. 8, or like a 12. So I want it to be smaller than that. I want it to have a 2-inch spine on the outside. I want it to be like a 5x5, and everything else will be folded up, like everything else will be folded up to make flaps or pockets. So I still want this to be the middle. So let's see if I go over 5. That will make it not all the way be the middle. What if I went over 6? What if I went over 7? Okay, I think if I go over 7, that'll be fine. And then, okay, so let's do a 7x6. I'm going to use my paper trimmer to make some folds, So this will be a good time to pull out your what's the board called? I think it's called a folding board. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. And I'm going to kind of just ignore the fact that it's already folded. So I'm going to fold it at, I only want it to go over 6 inches, so, or no, I said 7. Okay, so 7. See, that's where I always mess up with my stuff. I'll be confused. I'll mix up which way goes which. That's why I kind of don't like measuring things, because I get a little confused. So I just use a butter knife with my cutting board to create the crease. So I went over 7 inches on that side, and then I'll do the same thing on the back. 7 inches on both sides. I don't think that's a 2-inch spine. I think that's going to be bigger than 2 inches, but let me check. So that is, it's like 2.5, maybe 3. Okay, so I made the fold marks there. And so we can fold them. And I guess I could, thinking here. I'm thinking if I want to put another fold mark and then make it like a W and then put a something that comes off of it. I might want to make it like a W on either side and then have the like a folder that's attached. You know, like it closes on it. I might do that. That actually sounds kind of interesting. I'm going to have to just eyeball where I think the middle is and hope for the best here. Same thing here. Oops, hit the camera, sorry. Okay, so now I have what can turn into a W, and then I want to make it shorter on both sides, so I'm gonna put, oh wow, it's too long to do that. Oh Lord, I'm just finding out the limitations of my material, which is fine. So I did 7 this way, right? So I want it this way to be 6. So I think I'm gonna cut off 3 inches at the top, and I'm just gonna cut it off. And then I can use that to add extra embellishment or something else in the book a little bit later. And instead of at the 3-inch mark, maybe at the 2.5-inch mark. All right. Now that I've put fold marks where I want, I don't think that I need the spine to have a pocket, so I'll cut that off. Okay. So now I have the base for the book. So this little part will fold up and become a pocket on the inside. And this one will do the same, pocket on the inside. And then we'll fold this up and fold this part back. And we'll fold this one up. So it's like an accordion on the inside. And I'll show you a side shot so that you can get an idea of what's going on. Okay, see how it's an accordion? So I'm going to attach the signature to each accordion. Those are pockets. It'll close like that. And I probably need to clip down the pockets because it has some bulk on the edges there. But so it'll be like that. It'll be like that. Okay, and so it has room to grow. So I'm going to push it down further with my butter knife bone folder thingy and clip some edges of the pockets to make sure that it's kind of flat, make sure everything in here is nice and flat, and then I'll come back to you and show you how to attach the inside pockets. Okay, hi everybody, so I'm back. So I just looked at my base for the book, and I decided that I feel like it's a little bit too wide. I feel like I want to take just a little bit off, maybe like a 1/2 inch. I was going to do a full inch. Now I'm looking at it again. I feel like just a 1/2 inch would be good. Now, while I was gone, I put a small slit in the side of both the pockets on both sides so that it doesn't have so much bulk and it can close easier. So I'll have to do that again once I cut that little 1/2 inch off. Or, I mean, what do you guys think? Is it too long? I'm just looking at some of the embellishments I made, and I mean, it should all fit, but, you know, still, yeah, I think I'm gonna cut off just a 1/2 inch, just a 1/2 inch. Okay, so now that we have that, I think that's better. I like how that is. That's a little bit more the look I wanted. Don't mind me, I'm drinking coffee, so I may get a little more jittery and a little more excitable, but stick with me. Okay, so let's cut off just a little sliver so that your pocket fits a little better. Yeah, yeah, that usually some sort of little sliver off your pocket's gonna make it fit better if it's flipped down and you're just flipping it back up to create the pocket. Okay, so there we go. That's a beautiful base. Then we're gonna take the other folder and we're just basically going to, since I have those gussets, the gusset is going to slip right here between the folder, and that's where it'll be glued. You know, it'll be like that. And so I need to take off the top, and I need to pretty much cut this in half. Don't think that you need to see that on camera. Like I said, I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to cut it off the top so that it's even with the book. Then I'm going to glue the piece that's now folded like this. I'm going to glue it down so it'll be a page. I'm not going to glue the pages together though, because I want that to act as a pocket too. So I will come back after I've done that. Hi everybody. I'm going to be on such a sugar rush. I have drunk so much, like my coffee has too much sugar in it. It tastes amazing, but it has too much sugar in it. Okay, so the book is coming together. It's so cute. So the little, I guess you would call them gussets that I made. So here's the folder. I cut it in half this way. I think that's what I was supposed to do. I don't remember. But I cut it in half that way. And because the thing is, I want to keep that fold. The fold's already there. I want to utilize it. So I didn't want to cut it up and then have to re-glue it and stuff. So I was trying to figure out how to use the fold. When I was putting it on the gusset, it was hanging over the top a little bit. So what I did is I cut down the gusset so it was a little bit shorter than the actual page edge. So then when I nestled on the this envelope flap, now it's looking more flush. Well, let me nestle it. Oh, oops. I'm just like a clumsy kind of little person. So mistakes, I make them. Okay, so because it's shorter, when you nestle it on the gusset, now it's flush with the top of the book. Okay, so that's what I did there. And I want to have one going down and one coming up like this. And then the pieces that are hanging over, these are going to be flips at the top of the thing, of the embellishment book, and they'll, you know, flip up like that. And then these other ones will just be additional pockets. So what I'm going to do now is flip them, score them, glue everything, and then you'll see the base of the book, and then we'll start making it pretty and adding our embellishment pieces. Okay, so I'll be right back. Hi guys, so I wanted to come back to you between when I was actually done gluing and folding, because I made a mistake. So I want to show you an example of a mistake that I made, but how I'm going to try to make it an opportunity. Like, I literally want to cry. I'm so sad that I made the mistake, but it's always one of those things where you get a chance to kind of figure something new out. And that's the really, really fun thing about this particular craft, is that there's no one size fits all. So thank goodness I could correct my mistakes by just adding some more creativity. Okay, so I don't know what I did. I somehow measured something wrong. So when I made what were going to be the flaps on the top, it's too short. The flaps can't be on the top. It's too short. I have more of these manila, what are these? I have more of these envelopes. Are they envelopes? File folders, file folders. I knew something sounded weird. I have more of these file folders, and I could just redo it, but I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, well, how can I salvage what I've done and make it just another opportunity and like another like creative thing in the book. So what I'm thinking, at least for this one, the other one I didn't do that yet, so I have the opportunity to fix that one. So I'm thinking I have this other piece folded the way that I think that this could work. Okay, so it's folded here, right? And that's the mistake. So then I'll put it up here and I'll fold it here, and that'll be the correct way. So if I have something hanging here, but then you can also flip it down and there's something here. So there'll be something there on this little extra square piece, but then, you know, like you can flip up and there's something, you can flip here and there's something, then you can flip another time and there's something. So I think if I do that, that'll add some interest and that'll be fun and that'll correct the mistake. I'm sure that you may be like, I don't know what she's talking about. So, you know, let me go through it and do it and show you, and then you'll be like, oh, I see now. So hopefully that's the conclusion you'll come away with. All right, so I am going to finish folding, gluing, and then I will come back. All right. Hi, everybody. So I'm back. Now I've taken some time and got everything glued down and the pockets all made. Okay, I'm gonna turn back on the light. I don't know why my light is so weird today. It is a bright day, but whatever. Anyway, so this is the base of the embellishment book. And we have our cover there. Oops. And, whoops, okay. Open it up on the, okay, sticking. Okay, so open it up on the inside. We have a pocket. A pocket here. And then this is a pocket. Here's a pocket. Then we have a empty page, but we have a place that'll fold down twice. I can put some paper and altered paper clips here. And I'll put some holes there because I'm gonna put ribbon there to tie it up. And same thing on this page. And then pocket here. And then it closes. So that's our base. So I'm really excited that I have that part done. Now I can do the fun part. Everybody who does these knows this is the fun part. Decorating. So I picked out this swatch of gold fabric because that's in some of the embellishments. I want to kind of layer this little Christmas-like element on top, and it has gold in it. And then this is gold, and then this is to still peek through some of the gold on the cover to cover up that A. I'm not exactly sure how I want to layer it. If I want to add something extra, I also saw this, which would be nice to add some floral, but you know, I don't want to make it too much to where it becomes, you know, sometimes you're so excited, you add it so much, and then you're like, oops, now it's not cute. Okay, and here I think I'm going to add, lace on the pocket, and then just this blue little, like a blue little bow, and then this pocket, I think I'm going to add some of this frizzy, maybe make it a ruffle or something. Same thing on the back. And then here, I can go ahead and show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this ribbon, tie it like this, so you could almost take the ribbon off and I think use it if you want to. That's how I want to make it. I don't want to make it tied down to where you can't use it. So almost like how in a flow journal, the stuff is temporary. That's how I'm going to put the ribbon on here. So then the ribbon can also be utilized. So I'll just tie it like that, you know. And do that on both sides. Okay, and then I'll tie the sides together. And so then it'll kind of hang out of the top. And it'll just be a fun little element. And it'll hold this little piece, which will have altered paper clips on it. And yeah, so now that I've shown you how I'm going to embellish each page, I'm going to turn the camera off and go embellish each page. Then I'll bring you back, show you how it looks then, and then we'll fill it up. Hi everybody, so I'm back, and this is the embellishment book with the embellishments on the book. So I have an elastic to hold it closed, and then that's just a like three-dimensional element on the front just to make it cute. I didn't put anything on the back or anything like that. Okay, so you open it up. The first page, it has some lace, little bow, little white snowflake, and some glittery paper. I put an extra piece in here, so it'll be like just another tuck spot behind the pocket. Of course, there's the pocket here. Then there's a pocket there, just decorated with a snowflake, just a flip spot with a little glitter ribbon, and then that'll be where the embellishments go. Ties at the top here, then a pocket in between the ruffles on the page edges on both sides, then a tuck spot here, little embellished paper clip there, and then another pocket here. So now that we have our little booklet, and it's cute, it's very, very cute. Okay, so now let's get those embellishments that I showed you earlier, and let's start putting them inside of the book. Hello, welcome back. Okay, so I'm so proud to show you my final the final book. So this is the embellishment book. It's made with file folders, gold elastic, some layered elements on the front to give it a 3D effect, and it's a winter kind of a Christmassy embellishment book, so this will be great for your holiday projects. Has lots of great stuff inside. Simple back, there's the spine, and I'm going to show you what's inside. So the elastic comes right off, and then let's open it up. So this is your first page, and you're getting a handmade envelope from Reader's Digest pages with embellishment. Inside the envelope, you are getting a button and a floral a flower with clock pin. So that's inside the first envelope. Next thing you're going to be receiving is a pocket made from Reader's Digest paper and blue flake embellishment. Sorry, the words were lost for a second. Tag with floral tag, and then this journaling card with ornament, and this journaling card that says all is calm, all is bright. So that's what you get in the first pocket. Then on the next side, the second pocket, you will get this envelope made from Reader's Digest paper and organza ribbon. I think that's organza. Journaling card. And behind this tuck here is just a little baggie that's embellished. And a Santa Claus die cut and a nutcracker. So those are there. And this goes here. Okay, and then in the pocket between the pages, we have a envelope with a diagonal flap, and it's embellished. A journaling card that says "Kisses Under the Mistletoe," and 2 heart doilies. Let me slide that back in the pocket there. All right. Then on the next page, we have a journaling card that says, "The best things in life are the people we love." Very cute. And this little satchel of lace and organza ribbon. And then inside the satchel are just Christmas sentiments layered with fabric. And it says "Forever Young," "Bouquet of Roses," and "Seasons End." So these will be really fun and beautiful ways to embellish your journal. So I'm going to put that aside. Then here on this page, we have a little twine that's attached to the page. And inside the twine is a swatch of green fabric that holds a boho bead, like a shabby chic sort of a boho bead. So that's what's in there. I'll put that aside. Up here is a swatch of fabric that's glued to the embellishment book with a altered safety pin here. So let me bring it up close just to make sure you can see the safety pin. Yeah. Ruffle along the edge of the page. And then in between the pockets, we have a little baggie of goodies. So it has 3 heart embellishments. This one, and this one. And these will also be great ways to embellish your journal. I'll put that aside as well. And also in this middle portion, you'll find another pocket flip, and it has these interesting journaling cards that are handmade with pattern paper layered on top to just age it and give it a really fun effect. You can sort of see the pictures behind the pattern paper. So that's really fun, and it just creates an aged look. So this will be a fun thing to add to your journaling. And then on the other side of this page, we have a tuck spot. Let me focus. We have a tuck spot here and an embellished paper clip on the tuck spot, and the embellished paper clip is holding in place these 2 ready-made tabs. So you can just glue this down to the edge of your journal page and you have an automatic tab with both of these. I'm going to put those aside as well because we also have an embellished paper clip right here that just hangs on the edge of this. So I'll put that aside so that I can show you inside of the top. Here you just untie the ribbon on both sides, and you can reuse that ribbon. You can take it off of the out of the holes, and then you have some altered paper clips that are just attached at the top part. So each one has altered paper clip that has like a silvery background, and then some silk and lace layered, and then just vintage paper on one, and a little dangle of beads attached by jump ring to another paper clip. Hi everybody, so I just needed to cut in and show you an up close of the paper clip embellishment. I realized I did not show you up close, so I just needed to make sure I did that. And Ooh, where's my finger? There's my finger. um, it's little. I mean, it's, you know, it's paper clips and it's altered, and I have a video on it, which is one of my other 12 days. So I'll link that below so you can watch that. But I put 2 embellished paper clips or altered paper clips. One is collaged with fabric and some glitter ribbon, and then one is a plain one with hem paper, and both of them, the hem paper is very old. It's really vintage. It's from the 1930s. And then 2 beads with on a jump ring and some wire, and then a paper clip. So that is what's inside of the fold on the top. So I just wanted to cut in and show you an up close. If you watch the whole thing, then you know that we made lemonade out of lemons for a unfortunate folding situation, unfortunate measuring situation, actually, more like it. So yeah, so that's there for you to enjoy. And then the last page is a pocket, and these pockets, you know, you could add them just with a paper clip, or you could glue them down in your journal. They have so many possibilities. So here you have 2 floral circular designs, little vellum bag with 2 more circular floral designs, a butterfly, and then 2 journaling cards, small little journaling cards, and it's a double pocket. So yeah, I loved making this. I think that it turned out so beautiful. I really would love if somebody would get to use this in their journal. I would love to see how they used it. I think that would be so fascinating. So I'm really, really excited to share this with you guys. And of course, I'm excited to list it in my Etsy shop. So this will be available in my Etsy shop. And yeah, I just think that this will be a beautiful project to take on, or a beautiful, you know, set of embellishments to use in your journal. Can't say that enough. Like I said, everything was handmade and took a lot of time and effort, and I just think that it'll add to that beautiful pastel, those beautiful pastel Christmas colors you're kind of seeing in the moment. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show you guys, share it with you, and I hope that you've enjoyed this and you enjoy seeing me make it. I'm going to try my best to include some timestamps. Thank you again, Linda, for not sponsoring, but hosting this 12 Days of Christmas. I don't know if you've noticed, but in my descriptions, I have everybody else's videos. So they are in my other 12-day videos, and I will be making a playlist. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but I will be making a playlist with the 12 days. And yeah, just in case you want a sneak peek of what I have coming up next, I'm just going to show you something real quick. Really quick. This beautiful paper that was also made by Linda. I will be making a journal with this. And so definitely, you know, like and subscribe to my channel so that you can see the journal that I come up with that paper. I don't want to give too much away right now, but it will be beautiful. And also I have a awesome giveaway, so make sure that you're following me on all social media. All my stuff will be linked below in this video. And I hope that if you're interested in purchasing this kit, it would be available in my Etsy store. And if it's sold, or once it's sold, I'll just be positive. Once it's sold, I'll make sure to edit the description so you know that it's already sold. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Have a beautiful day. Bye.